What's up, queens and kings? Welcome and welcome back to the channel. Here at Queen Budgets, we are tackling all things financial, from budgeting by paycheck, cash envelopes, sinking funds, savings challenges, debt payoff, while currently on a low income and a single mom of 3. So if that sounds like something that will interest you, I invite you to hit the subscribe button below and the bell notification. Go ahead and join the shmoney team so you can be lit like us, baby, getting your money together. From the title of the video, we are going to be doing my paycheck budget breakdown. I actually start with these budgeting sheets. I got these from Tina over at A Pink Cloth Life here on YouTube. She also has an Etsy and an Instagram. Go check her out. She has so much information, but I've been using these budgeting sheets since I started budgeting, and I'm pretty familiar with them now. So I'm pretty comfortable with using these. You do not have to use a budgeting sheet like this. You can write your breakdowns on a simple piece of paper or in a notebook. Let's start off with the pay date. So the pay date is 3/24, and here lists income, budgeted amount, and actual. So my income, I'll put the abbreviations for my job. The budgeted amount was $860 and the actual was $860. It was a little bit more than that, but I let my rollover stay in my bank. So I would bring both of these numbers down to where the total says. So that's $860. I'm also going to put $860 in on my calculator. That way I know that's what I'm starting with. So here is where the bill description or the transaction would go, the due date, the budgeted amount, the actual amount paid, whether it's a plus or a minus, the date paid, and also the balance after everything. Before you get to this point, you would need to figure out which bills are due with which paycheck. So if you have a pay date of the 1st of the month, but then your car note is due on the 5th and you don't get paid again until, say, the 10th, then you already know that you're going to have to take that bill out of the paycheck on the 1st. This is March the 24th, so by this, how late it is in the month, most of my bills are already paid. I do still have a couple of bills left, so let's go ahead and budget them. Starting out with Xfinity Internet. Xfinity Internet's due date is 3/25. The budgeted amount was $124 and some change. I'm going to round that up to $125. That was the budgeted amount. I was lucky enough to receive some credits. I did mention in a previous video about the ACP program, which is a program that offers a credit to people who participate in certain government programs and makes them eligible for a discount on their bill. If you guys would like for me to do a video on the ACP program and also other government funded programs that are available to lower income people, just leave me a comment below and let me know, and I will elaborate more on that particular program and other programs. Because I received a $45 credit, which I thought I was going to only receive a $40 credit. The actual I paid was $85, so that's a minus, and the date paid was 3/24. So that left me a balance of $860 minus $85. That left me with $775. Then I had to pay Apple Music, which is due 3/25. The budgeted amount is $10. The actual amount was $10. That's a minus. That was paid on 3/24. So we're going to minus $10 from this amount. That leaves us with $765. Next, I have to pay Xfinity Phone. That's me and my children's phone bill, which is due 3/26. And the budgeted amount for that was $173, but my actual was actually $182 that I had to pay. So that's a minus. That was paid on 3/24. So we're going to subtract 182 from 765. So 765 minus 182 leaves us with 583. And last but definitely not least, we have to pay our Kohl's charge. And that's also due on 3/26. And the budgeted amount was $40, but we ended up paying $46. That's a minus, and that was paid on 3/24. So minus $46. That leaves us with $537. 573. I was going to put 573. 537. You see, I be messing up. So when you bring down at the bottom of the sheet, it's just the totals. So here you would add up your budgeted amount, 125 plus 10 plus 173 plus 40, and that equals 348. So that was your budgeted amount. Then you can go in and add up your actual 85 plus 10 plus 182 plus 46 equals 323. So your actual was slightly less than what you expected it to be. And the way that you would know if you calculated this right, you take your 860 and minus this number here, your actual, and you should get this number here. So 860 minus 323 leaves us with 537. Okay, so all of our fixed expenses are taken care of. So here on the second page lists our variable expenses here first. So we would do our variables. So I would write in all of my categories. So it's Queen, Kenzie, Trance, Gasolina, Eat Out, Mikasa, Self-Care, Miscellaneous, and then Love. So there's almost always no money remaining. So in this row, everything would get a 0 because there was nothing remaining in my wallet. Then this section right here, we're going to put what we're adding into these categories, and we're going to subtract that from our balance as we go. So we're adding $25. So minus 25 will leave us with 512. Then Kenzie, she's getting her normal $10. So minus 10, that leaves us with 502. Trance is getting his normal $10 minus 10. That leaves us with 492. Then for Gasolina, we're doing $150. So minus 150. That leaves us with 342. Eat Out is getting nothing, so we still have 342. Mikasa gets $25. So 342 minus $25 equals 317. Self-Care is also getting $25, so minus 25 from 317, that equals 292. Miscellaneous is getting $10, so 292 minus 10, that leaves us with 282. And then Love is getting $5, so minus 5, that leaves us with $277. Then we're going to bring our total down, our 277 down. This row right here, you can add this row if you like to 25 plus 10 plus 10 plus 150 plus 25 plus 25 plus 10 plus 5 equals 260. So this number 537 minus 260 should give us what we're left with. So 537 minus, that's a 260, will leave us with $277. So far we are doing all right. So we can bring our 277 down. I normally skip this area just for the moment, and then I'm going to come back to this. So we have $277 left over. So we've taken care of our fixed expenses, our bills. We've taken care of our variable expenses, the money that we would spend on a day-to-day basis, getting back and forth to work and whatever we need to take care of until we get paid again. So we're left with $277 out of our budget. Now we're able to go over to our sinking funds and add to our sinking funds or savings challenges or whatever you desire, because everyone's budget is going to be different. You know what I'm saying? It's similar in some ways how people budget out fixed expenses and maybe variable expenses, but when it comes to sinking funds and things like that, those things are more personal to a person's budgeting journey. So I may be wanting to pay off debt. You may be wanting to save for a big purchase. You may be getting married. You may be wanting to buy a house. So everybody's sinking funds and the reason for why they're stuffing this additional money can vary. So what I did was I looked at what are the most important things that are coming up for me. So I chose birthdays because I know me and my son Trance have birthdays coming up. My car fund, I still want to build that up. My emergency fund, yes, I hit my first goal, but I do have a second goal of $3,000, so I would like to still save towards that. Christmas is slowly approaching. And last but not least, I put something for my savings challenges because I have not been able to start those. And I really wanted to start them at the beginning of the year, but so much, like my 2022 ended so crazy, and then 2023 just hit me with a bang. If you've been following me, then you already know, but I'm recalibrating and baby, I'm getting it back together. Okay. So for our birthdays, I decided I didn't deal with the balance, but here is where you will put the balance of whatever is actually in these sinking funds. When I did this, I did not have my sinking fund binders right in front of me. I keep them locked up in a safe in my home, so I didn't have access to them, so I did not fill in the balance, but we'll figure that out later. But so what I want to add from what's left over, birthdays, I wanted to add $100. So from $277, I would minus $100. That leaves me with $177. Then for car fund, I decided to put $77 in the car fund. So minus $77. That leaves me with $100. Emergency, I said, hey, we still got to save towards emergency. So I put $25 towards emergency. So minus 25, that leaves us with $75. And for Christmas, I decided to put $50 into Christmas because we need to save towards Christmas. So minus 50, that leaves us with $25. Savings challenges, I decided to add $25 to my savings challenges to go towards my savings challenges. So then that will leave us with $0, and we will bring our 0 down. We are not adding to any savings. We just did our sinking fund so that we can X that out. Bring the 0 down. We are not doing a debt snowball currently, so you can X that out and then bring your 0 down and bring your 0 all the way down, which gives us a zero-based budget. That means that every single dollar that I brought in for this paycheck has a job and it has a plan. I just wanted to come back to this cash breakdown section. I did not, I actually ended the video without putting this part, but I'm just inserting this part here. And so the cash breakdown right here, it has the bill currency. So like $100 bill, 50, 20, 10, 5, and 1. It has the bill counts and then the bill amounts. So what I do is I look at every category, say like Queen is getting $25. So I'll mark a tally for 20 and then a tally for 5. Kenzie's getting 10, then I'll mark a tally for 10. Trance is getting 10, I'll mark another tally for 10. Gasolina is getting 150. I know that I want to do 50, so I'll do 1, 2, 3 50s to represent that 150. Then Mikasa is getting $25, so I'll mark another 20 and a 5. Self-care is getting $25, I'll mark another 20 and a 5. Miscellaneous is getting 10, and then I'll mark a 10. Love is getting 5. I know that's 5 1s, so I'll mark the 5 1s there. Go over to birthdays. Birthdays getting 100, so that's a $100 bill. Car is getting 77, so I know that's going to be a 50. a 20, a 5, and 2 ones. Then emergency is getting 20, so that's a $20, 25, that's a $20 bill and a $5 bill. Christmas is getting 50, so that's another $50 bill. Savings challenges is getting 25. I knew I wanted that to be 2 10s and a 5. So what I do with this is I'll add up the counts. So the $100 is only one, so that's 100. 50 is five $50 bills, that's $250. We have 5 20s, that's $100. We have 5 10s, that's $50. We have we have 6 5s, that's $30, and we have 7 1s, and that equals $537. I would then take my bank bag, and I actually have this. This is also from A Pink Cloth's Life. And as you can see, I actually write the same denominations. You can write on this with a permanent marker. You can wipe this off with some alcohol or hand sanitizing wipes, or you could just take a piece of paper, write your denominations down, and write your breakdown, and then show this to the teller at the bank so you can get your specific denominations, put your money back in your bank bag, put your cash slip, your receipt, everything's in one place. If you are a beginner, if you are thinking about trying the budget by paycheck, or if you just want to start budgeting but you want to put your own twist on it, if you're thinking about just starting maybe like savings challenges and you're not necessarily into budgeting, whatever that you feel like it is that you want to move towards for your financial journey, go for it. Because let me tell y'all something, to go from living in poverty, now keep in mind, I still live in poverty, I still live below the income, considered a low income. But let me tell y'all something. Ever since I started this financial journey, and I have been doing what I need to do, and I have been diligent, and I have been making the changes and the choices and stuff that I need to move forward to the direction that I want to be in, baby. Let me tell you, she got some shmoney now. You know what I'm saying? She got some shmoney now. So, when emergencies happen, when people have birthdays, when events and stuff come up, like, I got it. You know what I'm saying? And it's like not a better feeling like to be coming from not having, or I can't go to this event because I don't have, or I somebody's birthday and I can't, show them love and get them something nice for their birthday. It really used to hurt. But like literally getting my financial life together, and I feel like, some people may look at me, especially like some people that have been watching my journey, like, yeah, you're doing an amazing job and everything like that. And I am doing an amazing job, and I will give myself that credit. But there is so much more that I have to do and have to go as far as my financial journey. And I just want to let you guys know that this is not going to be a quick fix. You're going to have some patience and some perseverance. You're going to have to stick in there. You're going to have to make sacrifices and changes. Like the money is not going to work for you. You got to work for it. So, just do what you got to do. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If this video brought you any type of value, please give this video a great big thumbs up. YouTube loves to see when you guys love the videos. And if you are not subscribed to the channel, baby, what are you waiting for? Hit the subscribe button below and the bell notification. Go ahead and join the shmoney team, baby, so you can be lit like us. And what? Getting your shmoney together, baby.